So guys, welcome to another KamicarzCreation video. In the background there you see a new addition to the collection. This is my little 1970 VW Beetle 1500cc, and she's had a lot of work. I've bought a car that I didn't have to do too much on, a request from my wife, and I'm just going to put my finishing touches on it. So this little Beetle's called Norman, off the previous owner, and you see a little sticker on the back window there that says O2 Norman. It was restored by a father who was also a panel beater spray painter for his daughter, and eventually on sold to me as the daughter wanted to upgrade to a more modern car. So I'll show you around the little girl. So I say little girl, and its name's Norman. Anyway, I'm used to having cars with female names, but this one's Norman. Just adopted the original name, and as you can see inside, it is just absolutely immaculate. You know, there's a few little bits and pieces that need tidying up. I need to buy some new clips for the visors up here, but she's been quite nicely restored. The door card's got a little bit of a tear around the window winder over there, but very happy with the look and the go. So inside here we have a pretty stock standard, I'd say. You don't know with a 50-year-old car what's been done, but that's a 1500cc motor sitting in there. She starts and runs really nicely, cruises really well out on the road, you know, cruises on 100 kilometres an hour easy, and pulls up hills quite well. The rear bumper's been removed for these little bumper plates, I suppose they are, but I'm actually looking at purchasing a couple of other VW Beetles that are nowhere near the condition of these, mainly because they have heaps of parts, and I might be able to build one out of the two. So I've got her up on the hoist at the moment because she was sitting quite high, as you'll see in some of the photos I put up first. The back's not too bad, but the front was sitting up quite high, and it had a fair bit of play in the steering, and I've adjusted the steering box, but she still had a little bit of play, and I've found that one of the ball joints has got a fair bit of play in it, so I'll be replacing that too. But I've also bought some drop spindles, so I'll show you those. So here's my drop spindles. These come off Penrose Racing website. He has heaps of good parts on there, but anyway, these are a set of drop spindles, supposed to drop the front end about 2.5 inches, which will be nice on this little thing. So you saw this with the wheel on, and it did feel quite deadly driving it. I'll see if I can get it to move here. Sorry for the camera shake, but yeah, she's definitely got a lot of play in her, so that'll need replacing, as well as these spindles that are sitting in behind here. So I also bought myself a ball joint remover. Now, I've removed a fair few ball joints in my time, usually undoing the nut and leaving it on and smacking the top of it with a hammer. But I watched a few YouTube videos on putting these drop spindles on, and there are a few guys using these, and I thought that's a great idea. So I bought one, and I'll see how it works. So here's the tie rod remover in place, and just tighten this little sucker down, and it'll push up on the bottom of the bolt, and hopefully pop it out. Absolutely perfect, worked as it should. Now to do the other, that's the tie rod, and now I've got to do a couple of ball joints on the back of the spigot. So there we have it, guys. The spindle is off, and here she is down here, and you can see the new one sitting next to it. Now you can see where the center of the spindle is, versus in this one, that's the center point just there, I'm assuming. Feel around the back, yep, very close to it. So the new one, the center point is over here, which is giving me my drop. So looking good. So there's a new spindle in place. Haven't tightened anything up yet, and got to disassemble all of the gear off this spindle and put it on, but I think I'll just do it in situ. Got the disc down there. She's all ready to go back together. Pack the bearings with some grease and slip it back on. So there we have it. She's all back on. New drop spindle in place, all but that tie rod end. And I'm probably going to hook it up with that one and order a new one online so I can do the other side and get it back on the ground and check it out. So here she is sitting down on the wheels. I had one little glitch. They were 14-inch rims on the car, and the rim was rubbing on the lower ball joint. Fortunately I had a 15-inch as a spare, so that's a 15-inch on there. I haven't got the dress rim back on. I'll need a 15-inch dress rim to fix that up, but sitting incredibly good. I'll show you the other side and you'll see the difference. So this is what I started like. This is the 14-inch rim without the drop axle. Obviously I've just brought it down off the hoist, so the wheels are sitting a little bit skew, especially on the back. So I might just roll it out and see what she looks like. So again, here she is sitting out and sitting down, compared to, if we come around again, the other side. Huge difference with that drop axle and a 15-inch rim on there. It's given the stance much nicer look. So guys, that's about it for today. I've only got one 15-inch rim because it was the spare in the front of the car, but really happy with that result with those drop spindles from Penrose Racing. And the 15-inch rim I think looks pretty good under there too. I'll jump online and see if I can order a few or a couple of 15-inch dress rims to tidy it back up again, and job done. Really happy with the ride height now. It'll be good to get that tie rod in there and fixed, and I think it's going to drive 100%. So guys, thanks for watching.